You don't live in Massachusetts, but you drove through here and you find yourself with an OUI charge. So what happens when you're licensed? You never lived in Massachusetts and you don't even have your license in Massachusetts. Well, the law essentially says that Massachusetts can't suspend your license because you don't have a Massachusetts license. But they can do something to punish you. What they can do is to essentially suspend your right to operate in the state of Massachusetts. So your license might be good in the other states, but your license at that point would essentially be your right to operate in Massachusetts would be suspended. So they could arrest you for that. Now, depending on what state that you're from, a lot of states have something called the interstate compact. These interstate compacts would essentially have an agreement between two different states to say, well, if you have a license suspension situation in your state, and your right to drive is suspended in that particular state, State B would also suspend your actual license. So that kind of depends on the state that you're actually from and if that particular state has an interstate compact with Massachusetts. Now, where it gets really tricky is if the state that you're actually from suspends your license due to Massachusetts suspending your right to drive in Massachusetts, you may still have to go back to Massachusetts after your criminal case is over to try to reinstate your right to drive in the state, and then go back to your state of origin to actually get your license back. So it can get really complicated in terms of where you should go first and what you need to do, and it can be a little bit before you can get your license back. So it's very important to speak with an experienced criminal defense attorney to talk about your license. If you have any questions, certainly reach out to us.